佢個招牌擁抱擁抱
哦，
有看啊？
冇啊，
冇啊，攞個
Like free
招牌
hugs,
動
free
起
hugs.
擁抱擁抱。
It's Jeremy. My buddy Michael Nicastro came all the way out here to visit. This is my hood right here. You know, if you look around, downtown Manhattan, South Street Seaport right there. My home. Straight ahead over there was right by the Brooklyn Bridge. This is the best place. City bikes and beautiful women over there. Okay. So we're about to ride the city bike, and I'm wiping Michael's bike for him.
I've never
Make sure the bell works.
used the bike
The
city.
bell works. Right?
Make sure the bell works.
That's right. And then the gear. Okay, make sure the brake is working. Since you're a beginner, I'm going to put you at the lowest height because that's how I started. God damn it, this thing is...
I thought you were working out.
It has to be at the right angle. The right angle. So you're gonna start like that.
Okay.
Eventually, you'll start riding like that. That's how high I ride it. You're gonna ride at 0.
Numero 0. Walking through Chinatown right now. We're on Mott Street. Classic. I'm about to get a haircut. Let's see if it's still open. It's 6:30.
6:30 p.m. on Tuesday, June 23rd. Day 2 of Phase 2 reopening in New York City. We're in New York Chinatown right now.
Yep.
I've been here many times with my coworkers, friends.
A lot of stories, a lot of memories here. Today, I think just all over New York City, there's a lot of people walking on the street. You could definitely feel more of an energy. And they have
As you
pimple
can see,
treatment.
As you can see, this is like a fancy place.
This is like a
You know,
Michael place.
I mean, look at the barber. Even his hair is like fashionable. Check out the barber. Look
I
at his
know.
hair,
And
man.
who's cutting? He's got the
Yeah,
gray, you know.
yeah. Wonder who cut his. But look at my hair. Oh, who cut my
Who
hair?
cut your hair?
I cut my hair. This street used to be accessible by cars, right? But now you can only go in by bike or by foot. Part of this New York City plan to give people more space to socially distance and be outside.
And it's an iconic street. Doyers Street is famous for crime because there's a blind spot. You can see there's like a corner right there. You can't see on the other side. What I've read, a lot of gang members used to hide on the other side, pop out.
But once you turn here, that's where they come at you. It's like me hiding behind Michael, and then
There he is. Yeah, I didn't see him. I didn't know where he was. Anyway, I need a haircut. Let's go.
If you look across the street, boarded up because of protests. A lot of places took down the boards already. Like you can't even tell that there were protests. This area was very hard hit.
One of the oldest restaurants in Chinatown.
Hopsing,
Taco Ball, roast pork bun. It's like crack.
It's $1 each.
My grandmother used to tell me about this place. Times have changed.
So we are on Doyers Street, right? There's lots of history and culture on the street. This used to be the most dangerous street in New York City. You know, you got the gangsters like Chinese, Vietnamese, Cambodian, Japanese, Korean, whatever Asian gangsters. I could be wrong. Black lives are also lives.
Namwa Tea Parlor, one of the oldest dim sum places in New York City. We're just exploring, seeing how it is right now. Yeah, we're from here.
Brooklyn,
Long Island. Where are you from? Oh, okay. Bensonhurst? No. That's where he is. Okay.
I guess
Part of Brooklyn.
they're from Trinidad.
That's awesome.
Are you guys like
From China, but I grew up in Canada.
Hello, how are you?
Are you guys friends?
Yeah, you could be sisters. We look like brothers.
Or not?
Yeah. Actually, we're scoping around because I need a haircut. Today's a day.
Oh wow! Hey, that's
Oh, he
that
does.
corner,
It's over
right?
there?
With the line.
Yes, it's called Bee's Beauty Salon.
Oh, I'm gonna go there.
Wait, I have a question. Do you think his hair looks nicer or mine? Oh, damn it.
Yeah, his does look better.
Okay.
All right, nice meeting you. Yeah, have a good night.
Right,
So you can
right,
see now we're in Chinatown, and we see here that they're practicing the outdoor seating, which is good. Look, you over there, you have some outdoor tables. On a beautiful day like this, it's super hot. It's really great to get outside. So we're back on Doyers Street again. Can't get away from it. I really need a haircut. And the other place that I wanted to go to, Bee's Salon, which is a recommendation from our new Trinidadian friends, closed. We're gonna go find a new local place. Right here, you'll see it says Chemist. This is a speakeasy bar in New York City. We talk about gentrification in neighborhoods. This is one of the most popular bars. I think it's called Alchemist. It's the old and the new mixing together.
I'm Jeremy. This is Michael.
Nice meeting you.
We'll keep in touch, alright? Thank you.
It was closed, I think. Enjoy your food. $8?
You want me to haggle for you?
No, $8 is fine. Stop being guhon. Yeah, let's do it.
我哋可以訪問係咪啊，叔叔？可唔可以影相啊？You feeling hungry, Michael?
I'm feeling hungry.
I'm feeling hungry too.
You're always hungry,
Even though I
though.
just ate 2 hours ago. What is this? 12 Pell? A barbershop? Really?
Yeah.
I should have went here.
Don't forget the vibe here.
Do you guys work here or?
Yeah. I'm the janitor.
You're the janitor?
House janitor.
Okay, he's my assistant.
Nice.
No, but actually we were just walking down here. I wanted to get my hair cut. Should have came here.
Wow, you went to the wrong spot.
I know, I went to the wrong spot.
Nah, go to Doyers, man. No, I'm just playing. If you go anywhere in Chinatown, it's the right spot.
Especially right now, right?
Yeah, everything that you guys can do is
Yeah, for sure. Filming a video to really get people to come back to Chinatown.
Yeah.
People have been afraid. You know, we're showing people the real stuff.
It's been difficult for us too. We thought our comeback was going to be really strong, just because we have like a great millennial audience. So previously, we used to do a lot of clothing, shoes, and stuff in here. Like we kind of went through our formation, pushed it up a little bit. We took out the shoes, we took out the clothes, maybe just a few clothes left. Whatever we're selling is going to be done. But we're really gonna just focus on taking care of the people right now and bringing people back into Chinatown. I think that's like super important.
And I think people want to see your shop, the partition set up, the fences, and it's clean in there.
Yeah.
So people feel comfortable, and not just like Chinese people. Everyone feels comfortable going in here.
You're gonna like this.
12 Pell.
Literally the size of like a doorway.
Yeah.
And they got a barber shop, a clothing store, and shoe store.
Yeah,
all in one.
lifestyle.
You can check out our video. Just
check it out.
shot one. And then we pretty much put like
Oh wow, look at that.
this was kind of to encourage people to come back, because we saw that a lot of our clients, a lot of Asian Americans live at home still. It's like you live with people who are possibly at risk, and I think that brings a little bit of hesitation for people to come outside.
Right.
And so to encourage our community to be like, hey, listen, it's safe here.
Yeah.
Everything's gonna be okay. We kind of dropped like this mock-up of like an airline little Instagram video to let people know these are the precautions we're taking. This is how we're gonna take care of you. You don't have to be too worried, because we're gonna do our best to help you minimize risk.
I think about this for restaurants. I lost my job too, so I think this is really cool what you guys are doing and how you're showing it to the younger audience.
Yeah, man, we had to change that stigma first, then slowly get people comfortable, then we can get Chinatown booming again. Because like Sundays, yo, on this block is straight dead. Back then it used to be popping.
Oh, yeah.
But now it's like the tourists don't come in, and you're looking at like places like East Village, like Battery Park City, like those places are filled. Like people are still afraid to come to Chinatown.
Yeah.
And it's tough because you know why? People used to come to Chinatown like after work, after school, eat at these restaurants, but none of these restaurants can seat people now. So no one's linking up in Chinatown. Yo, let's go get some food in Chinatown. Like they can't. And it's like, oh, let's get some takeout in Chinatown. It's like, then where?
Right.
And it sucks because we don't have like a lot of big parks, you know. So it's like,
Then they end up going to Battery Park
Battery
or
Park, yeah,
Hudson
yeah,
River
yeah.
or something.
so that's why the businesses there are probably doing better, you know.
Because people are there, the bars and the outdoor restaurants.
There's no competition, I think, between like the OG spots and the new spots. And like we're actually homies with a lot of the people on the salons on the block. Like we know the guys from there, from 7 Pell. We know the guys from Kelly. Like we know the guys from Pell. And it's cool because they see us and they're like, yo, these are the young cats from the block. They're trying to do something, and like there's like a mutual respect here because their clients are different from our clients. It's like they're gonna see all the young kids come in here, and like the guys like in the Air Force Ones and the fly kicks and the, you know, Jordan decked out in Supreme. But that's like our clients. Their clientele is very different, so it's like
What's your name?
my name's Carho.
Carho?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Let's do this.
Yep. It's the new standard.
Friends now. This is.
This is survival now, you know? Oh, shit.
Don't-
Before quarantine, I would be too shy to talk to strangers, but now I'm like,
Here's the page.
very cool. I'll look at it. Oh, 12 Pell.
Yes.
Subscribe.
Are you guys from the neighborhood?
His family's from all different parts, but he is.
Yeah, and I think that like from the neighborhood, actually living here and growing up here, we all kind of resonate with the idea of like growing up in Chinatown, because whether or not we actually lived here, it was always like a weekend destination. It was always like an after school spot. This is like where we find community.
Although I'm from Brooklyn, like I come out here too all the time for dentist appointments, doctor's appointments, coming here for a haircut. So I mean, Chinatown seems to be like the center for, you know, all the boroughs.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
There's always a place for us.
Yes,
Asian
exactly.
Americans.
Everybody, man. I feel like Chinatown is like, you know, yeah.
Oh, you guys are cool.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, come check us out one time.
Next time, yeah.
Log the experience, you'll see what I mean.
Def 12 Pell, right? Chinatown on Pell.
Yeah, don't forget Peter.
Peter. Don't forget Peter.
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans. 12 Pell. You gotta come here. All right, thank you guys. All right.
They're young, but that's good. You know what?
Yeah,
I'd rather see anyone doing something.
I think what they said was interesting because it's continuing the next generation of businesses here, and they're not necessarily going to be the same as a bakery like that tomorrow morning.
We'll be back.
They're going to be unique to our experiences, our generation. There needs to be balance. What do you think about that, Jeremy?
I agree.
You prefer more the old school, or you think there can be a little bit of an influence from a younger generation?
I'll be honest, I think more of us as an Asian Americans, we need to, you know, step out of what our parents told us to do when we were kids. We do not all have to be in healthcare, doctors, lawyers, engineers, or whatever. And honestly, those fields are not for everyone. Some Asian Americans might be amazing entrepreneurs, but parents never really emphasized that on us. And, you know, a lot of us need to step out of our comfort zone, try different things, and see what's best for us. Even though I'm in healthcare, I happen to be good at it.
Right.
most of you would agree. But I'm out here trying different things too. I like to be active. I like to make videos. I'm trying to improve my communication skills. The world is full of opportunity. We live in this great country that allows us to do all these different things with no repercussions, as long as we're not harming others, right? So I think us Asian Americans, we need to have a voice. We need to have a stronger voice in everything. You know, speak up, be loud and proud of who
It's
you are.
okay to share your opinion.
Be
Share
loud
your
and
story.
proud.
Yeah.
I'm loud and proud of being Chinese American in Chinatown, working on the front line. during
Healthcare worker,
COVID-19.
respect. Yeah.
No, I do not have coronavirus. If anyone wants to know.
Super calm.
Clearly. That's all I have to say.
This is an old school place too that changed owners many times. They sell the Chinese rice noodles or Cheung.
Yeah, they were giving out free coffee, water, hot water. I mean, you guys can read, right? Yeah. Officers. U.S. strong. I really like this saying, actually. I've been here already. U.S. strong, New York strong, Chinatown strong. That's deep, right?
Jeremy, I really agree with what you're saying, and I think our generation as a whole, like millennials or Generation Z,
Sorry to
Yeah.
cut you off. We're Generation Y.
Generation Y.
Millennials. Gen Z is 2000 or 1998 and later. Z, it's your turn.
Gen Z.
We've done our part.
No, we haven't. We haven't done our
Okay.
part.
We're not done.
There's still room to grow because our generation, what are we? Gen Y.
Y.
We're
We're
Gen Y.
millennials.
So, not to sound like we're so entitled, but we've had the opportunity to travel to different countries and explore more of the world and probably do the internet. We see a lot of different things. So, that's very much representative in how we think and how we view the world now. So I think if we take some of that and add it to some of these new businesses or new ideas, I think it could be beneficial.
Absolutely.
Like this, salty cream.
Oh, yeah. That's coming.
Safe to come here.
It's safe. A lot of people, they have xenophobia.
Yeah.
Right, a lot of racism.
I'm half Chinese. A lot of my friends are not Chinese, so I just want to show them that it's okay to come to Chinatown.
Are you guys from the area?
Yeah.
From Chinatown?
Not in Chinatown, but
Sorry,
yeah.
okay.
Oh, okay.
I live there too.
Oh, really? Yeah.
For now, yeah.
Yeah, he's a healthcare worker.
Yeah,
Close to you.
Thank you. How do you guys feel about what's going on now?
I guess that's a broad question, but
It really is, yeah. I just thought of it on the spot.
yeah,
So.
it's okay. First of all, prior to the lockdown, there was already rising stigma about coming into Asian populated neighborhoods, such as Chinatown, Flushing, and other surrounding areas in Queens. So at one point, worried about our safety, like even us wanting to help the community and wanting to come to frequent the establishment, but we were worried about, does that mean if we walk into a restaurant, are people going to say weird things? But I think that as there's more awareness, I think it's also about education, like letting people know that just because whatever Chinese restaurant does is carrying like disease or virus in China or abroad, and we don't even know like the exact origin, but it's just like there's a lot associated with kind of like the messaging, a lot of political messaging as well kind of contributes to
Yes.
like people being xenophobic and just worried about what's spreading. Prior to this, we took it for granted that we had all these establishments, but now we were just trying to help them survive. Like we just had our first outdoor dining experience, so now we're just walking around to see what's open and what's available, help this neighborhood thrive.
We're very happy to hear that you and a lot of other people are doing the same thing, and we I didn't really take him. He's pretty familiar with this area, but he just got a haircut from Doyers Street.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's a thing.
They're telling us that they're hit hard as well. We try to go to the mom and pop shops, like not like something like this. It's more catered to like younger people, the very hole in the wall places that need our help.
I think these new places will still be around, and I think it's something that we would create, but at the same time, the older generation, those mom and pop places, are they going to really be around that much longer? I don't know.
I mean, there are definitely a lot of deeply rooted establishments
Like
that
Meilaiwa?
are like, they're finding it harder to survive. Like if they do open, are people still going to come? And then they have to pay for the utilities and just the manpower in order to keep things running. Does it make sense if not many people are frequenting?
Right.
But, we can do our part in terms of trying to make sure that they survive or give back to what they've given to the community prior to all of this happening.
Cool.
Even just physically being here helps.
Yeah, I
showing
think
that
so.
there are people around. There are more and more people coming back, and places are opening up.
It used to be packed with tourists.
Oh, yeah.
Chinatown Ice Cream Factory,
Right.
always overflow of crowds, a lot quieter, so we need to kind of build that up. But within a socially safe distance, of course. If we're cautious and just careful about what we do, we can start to bring the traffic back up.
And this will be bigger and better than before.
Yeah, and I hope that you guys can
We've
promote
noticed
this
that
as well.
no one's
yeah.
really done something like this. I mean, I'm not a great public speaker myself, but I just think this is something that we both want to, just give back to our community. Our parents, came here as immigrants. Anyways, so it's like we're giving back.
And this is definitely a step in the right direction. The fact that the two of you are out here, able to kind of communicate this message. Hopefully, it'll reach a wider audience.
Hopefully,
and
yes.
Carry forth.
Yes.
Cool.
Great. Well,
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Have a good rest of your night.
You want food first, right?
Check out the
Okay, so
gynecology. Tomorrow, let's have the daisik wui, right? That's what it's daisik
the
wui.
big mafia dinner.
Today, I don't have Jeremy's appetite. I don't know what the word is. It's almost 8 o'clock. Chinatown has emptied out.
On a beautiful summer evening, it's nice to see one store opening up at a time. There's hope. There's still hope. There's a lot of hope. We can bring this back to what it was. We can make Chinatown great again.
Make Chinatown great again.
That's right.
Make
That's
Chinatown.
right. I said it.
You said it.
I said Grace Lee for assembly. Vote
Grace
for
Lee
her.
for assembly. This store right here, Wing On Wo and Co. has been around forever. Chinatown gift shop, plastic place.
I read about it in a documentary.
You gotta come here. 26 Mott Street. So we're on Mott Street right now, and there's a lot of great restaurants here. You have Hop Key, Wahop, where my family used to take me. Hop Lee over there. According to my grandmother, there used to be some cousins that owned all these restaurants, and then they had a little disagreement, so they separated into other restaurants. You see Hop Key, Wahop, and Hop Lee. But what's great about these all is that they're open late. They feed hungry New Yorkers. Like everyone goes to Hop Key at night, go in the basement, you have some great food, watch out for the car. Chinatown has been a place for many different immigrants where they feel welcome. So for example, there's a Thai supermarket right over here. They have Asian vegetables, they have sauces. These are a lot of ingredients that if you're from another part of Asia, you can't find these, so you always come to Chinatown. This little shop has a lot of Thai spices like curries and everything. I highly recommend checking it out. Bangkok Center and Grocery, right over here.
Oh,
Here's
yes.
the move, all right? You get some fried dumplings, and then you go to the Bangkok Center grocery, buy some mangoes, get some spices, you're set. That's it. Oh damn, you're better than I am.
Mott Street. Is this Mott? Yes, it is. Okay, so this is Wohop. In Cantonese, it's called Wohop. I have no idea what that means, but my mom used to take us here. She would bring a Spanish friend, Colombian friend, I believe. And they would always come here for some reason. They loved this place. Peking Duck, right? So we would always go in the basement. And as you can see, it's a very famous restaurant. Here, they're still not open yet. Hopefully, they'll be opening up soon. And they have a full Chinese menu, which means that, this place has been around for a while. Not that many restaurants have a Chinese-only menu.
What are some dishes that you would recommend to people? Real authentic dishes.
Honestly, I eat anything, okay? So I would eat everything on this menu, but my favorite, I like pork. I'm a big meat person. I like double cooked pork. I'm not sure if they have it here, to be honest. I'm pretty sure they have, because every restaurant that I've been to has a menu that looks like this, and they always have double cooked pork.
But usually you can just ask them for it, right?
Yes, and in Cantonese it's called Bui Wo Yok Fan or Moi Toi Kao Yok Fan, meaning just pork with lots and lots of fat, because I love eating fat. So that's my favorite dish. And everything else here is pretty good. Can't go wrong with Chinese food, to be honest.
It's cheap.
I'm Chinese, my parents are Chinese, I eat Chinese food a lot, and I would never stop eating it. I won't get tired of it, and I love rice.
What about this Wahop?
Oh,
this is the original?
Oh.
This is
Next
Wahop
door.
next door.
No, so this is the Wahop next door.
I think this is the original.
This is the original.
Wait, just say like, oh yeah, this is the original.
I'm not sure if it's the original, but I remember going down and
This must be it.
when the restaurant's in the basement, it's legit. See, it even has a number here on the floor, 17. There's a lot of history and culture on this block. There's an Asian American documentary on PBS that will show you pictures of this specific street.
Yeah, we have a kosher restaurant.
I've never seen that.
Alibaba.
The name of this place is Alibaba, literally. Coincidence? I think not. I think they're Middle Eastern, actually. This place has been here for a while. I mean, if that lady comes here, this place is legit.
And it's probably not owned by Chinese people.
Most likely not. But they do sell a lot of fruits and stuff. Or fruits that Chinese people buy. Look, watercress, typical
Sayan Choi.
sayon choy, right? Chinese vegetable.
What's your favorite vegetable?
Vegetable? I love vegetables. My favorite is probably Bokchoy, garlic. Xuntao Bokchoy, right?
Oh.
Yes. Let's go on Mott Pell Street. Mott Street, whatever. I don't know the streets.
Mott Street?
I don't know the names of the streets anymore. I know them by how they look. My nose is up here in that building.
Oh, right now? My mom used to live there.
Yeah. beautiful views of the city. This restaurant is one of Chinatown's oldest restaurants. It's called Hao Lei. No, Lei Hao Fo. Sorry, I said it backwards.
Same
Okay.
thing.
Same thing.
It's open till like 3 a.m.
Lots of good roast pork and stuff. I love roast pork. So let's continue on this block.
By the gynecologist. Chinatown has everything.
Whenever I'm around, there's food around. Will not go a day starving when you're with me. Don't you worry.
You're on that path.
He could be me, or I could be him.
What do we get at Cha Cha Tang?
Cha Cha Tang means Hong Kong style restaurant. Now that's a cultural thing where they serve specific type of food such as kanji, like for breakfast, or rice platters, typical meat and rice. My favorite is baked rice, gok fan. I like the Portuguese style chicken, gok po, gok kai fan. That's what I always
In Hong Kong, they have these Cha Cha Tang restaurants, and if you look at the history of Hong Kong, it was inhabited by the British, so
100 years.
that influenced the cuisine. If you go to Cha Cha Tang, they have dishes, Western macaroni and ham and spam and instant noodles, and these became classic dishes, and milk tea. So if you've never eaten at a Cha Cha Tang before, they also have sandwiches, egg sandwiches. So you'll be like, is this really Chinese food? Yes, it is, because just like anything, there's influence, there's change. They took the British influence and they made something new that is now very much characteristic of Hong Kong. Wow,
It's a
look at the
beautiful
sunset.
right there. We're on Canal Street. Hey, we're heading west on Canal Street. The Holland Tunnel is straight ahead. Right now it's about 8 p.m. or so, and it's down on the west side. Beautiful sunset. This would be New York City's Diamond District. As you can see, almost every other store besides Tiger Sugar. Where is the Diamond District now? Do you know, Michael?
It's in Midtown.
Do you guys know? Exactly. 47th and 6th, Midtown. That's where the Diamond District is now. I always wondered why there were so many jewelry stores on Canal Street. Until I did some research and I saw that it was here. Fruit stands over here, as you can see, have been opened. Like they're about to wrap up right now. Across the street is Little Italy.
Shout out to
that's
myself.
Little town.
It's past 8 o'clock. Still got people dining outside. Oh, I love pho.
You want to see if they're open? I am Asian, but I am not a virus. Do not blame me for something I did not cause. If you choose to be cruel to me, you can be found and arrested. If you choose to be cruel to me, you're going to be dead on the street. Victims and kind bystanders. If you see another person, whether they're Asian or not, whatever, race, right? If you see someone getting attacked or bullied, please don't just stand there or take out your camera and start recording. Okay, that doesn't help. I'm not saying you have to fight, but just speak up, scream, tell the attacker to f or something. You know, we're like known to be soft-spoken, but other people try to do stuff to us, and it's true. People watch yourself. If anyone tries to pick on us, whatever, we don't speak up or fight back, whatever, they're gonna keep doing it. That's all I can say. It's true. There's a reason why these flyers were made. Okay? There's a reason why, you guys see all these videos of Asian people getting attacked. It's actually happening. Just because it doesn't happen to you or your loved ones does not mean it's not happening. It's happening, okay? And the next time you see it, or if you ever see it, you better jump in and act as if that person getting attacked is you or your family member. Please. Hold on.
This one.
The sausage is with fried rice, right? With the fried
That's
rice.
pork chop, shredded pork.
Yeah.
That's what you want, yeah?
Thank you.
And then I will have R26.
R26.
Yes. Barbecue pork chop with sausage and it's the same thing. It's almost the same thing. You're such a copycat.
All emotions. We're at Pho, New York on 23 Mulberry Street. Guy's not wearing a mask.
Oh, he wasn't? Too close.
This song is making Jeremy get a little bit too close.
And emotion. When I get a drink.
Yeah, let's get the bubble tea.
Not here. Oh yeah, Ifan.
Ifan. You think my haircut is okay? It's pretty good for $8.
Yeah, definitely.
It's really good for $8.
Better than what it was.
Yeah.
I could have done the same thing. But I don't want to take away the guy's business.
Yeah. Wait, so that guy was from Toisan?
Yeah, he is.
But he doesn't speak Toisan because he's... I didn't understand. Like, does he speak to it?
I think he does. No, but because right, he said his toy son's not good because he's been here for a long time. I guess toy son is becoming less and less used. If that makes sense. Like even my dad.
Oh, thank you.
Here's a good one too. You paid already, didn't I?
You did? No, you didn't pay.
Oh, I did. Oh, you can pay that. No, I got it.
Oh my god.
There's actually a lot of custom people coming in. Every 2 minutes, there's someone coming in, picking up, or ordering for takeout or delivery. Even just now, 4 people sitting here waiting for a takeout.
8:30 and this is one of the few restaurants that are still open. Most of them are closing at 8 p.m. We're just here talking about relationships and getting to know people.
And how every person we come across in life changes our perspective, changes what we think we want, what we really want, and what's best for us.
So this idea that the media presents of finding this perfect someone, I think as the years go by, I feel like my preference changes a lot, and I feel like me being more accepting and more open to new things. So this idea of a perfect person that I'm trying to meet or find is not really as important as it was before. I like the Justin Bieber version better.
It's a song.
Yeah.
They have all the remixes. Shout out to
Justin Bieber.
Shout out to the Believers and Yellow Fever.
And my new haircut, $8. Jeremy, who are your friends these days? Are they... Do you feel like as you get older, it's harder to make friends?
I'll be honest.
Oh, okay.
We can talk. We'll continue later. What's the name of this restaurant? It's called Pell, New York. We're here in Pell, New York.
Pell, New York.
Ordered some
We
takeout.
also have another location in Westport. You guys should try.
West Fourth? Oh, okay. Okay, that's alright. We'll just come here.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, we like Vanessa.
Usually I work there, but you just come here for help.
Okay.
Yes.
That's near NYU,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
How has the business been?
Right now
Yes.
it's like just so-so.
So, I see.
But for another location, we're busy for the delivery.
Because there's a lot of students over there, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay. It seems like you're doing a lot of delivery business, which is nice. Good for you guys. I hope it works out. Okay. Good night. Stay safe.
Thank you. A lot of people are asking us if pseudo YouTube star channels, you know.
Yeah, they think we're famous, but we are.
I'll hold it.
You hold my bag?
Yes, I will.
Yo, I want to go to Vietnam.
Very interesting.
Yo, what the heck is it? Wow.
I passed by here yesterday.
Rice noodle. Oh, this is Mi Shin. I like
See,
this.
this is an example of a very modern Chinese restaurant. As you can see, this QR code is for people that have WeChat or Safari on their phones. You just scan the code and you can look at the menu already. That's a high-tech Chinese way of transaction. So with the pandemic and everything, this is probably the most efficient way of transaction.
I like that. That's
As
good.
you can see, it's very minimalist. You don't even need the whole fancy glass window kind of restaurant. You just need a simple counter like this. It looks like a bank counter. You know?
Do you think this is boarded up because of some of the protests and the riots?
It could be the reason why. Although I think that might be a mistake. I don't think it's open till 5 a.m. But if they are, I wouldn't be surprised either.
This place is open late, 10 p.m.
Oh, 10 p.m. Okay.
Let's eat this and then come back and get this.
Yeah, yep. It's just a little less safe nowadays. Anywhere in the city. I've biked around Chinatown at night and it's not that bad. It's just really quiet. That's it.
There's less people than
You
usual.
would feel eerie, you know, if you're not used to it. I'm used to it. It's been 3 months for me now. So we're gonna walk to our city bike station and we're gonna bike out to the seaport. We're gonna have our outdoor dining experience.
Yeah, it's time to eat right now. It's 9 o'clock. Our first night exploring Chinatown. I got my hair cut. We talked to some people on the street. Very natural. A lot of people really friendly, and a lot of people were actually happy that we were out here exploring and touring and showing you the real deal.
And I haven't seen anyone doing this. We will be the first. Hopefully not the last.
Yes.
That was deep.
That was deep.
That was deep.
I like that. I got
just
chills.
made that up. I just made that up.
I'm sure someone said that.
I don't know. It looks like it's always Christmas time around here. I mean, I've seen these lights on the trees all year round. You know, just to make Chinatown look bright.
Speaking of Christmas, I'm wearing this shirt that I got from Shanghai 10 years ago. Jeremy and I were having a talk, and he was gonna wear a green shirt, but he didn't wear it because we would look like Christmas ornaments.
That's right.
So we're not wearing that.
That's right. Now, if you look down here, Doyers Street, see as it's approaching nightfall, it does look pretty Greek. Right?
Yeah. Now we don't want to walk down there.
Yeah, there's a blind spot right there. You know, you never know when someone could just pop out and attack you.
But there is a speakeasy bar over there, so it does add to the draw, and you should check it out because I heard good things about the bar. It smells like marijuana.
Yeah, it does. Chinatown is not what it was 20 years ago. I would say it's changed for the better, but it seems like there's a good amount of police presence. You know, there's officers over there, there's a whole police, so I really don't understand why there were so many attacks and hate crimes here. I mean, there seems to be enough authorities, but like I said before, they won't always be there for us. We have to look out for each other, all right?
Right.
Don't be the typical Asian bystander. We cannot have that anymore.
Do the right thing. Look out for your neighbor.
Speak up. Don't be afraid to speak up. Don't be afraid to fight back. Beautiful view of downtown Manhattan. I live there. I live there.
The law enforcement, regardless of what's happening, and they still have a tough job at the end of the day. And there's always two sides to the coin. So yeah, could you mind show the camera for us? You're from the Congo.
I'm from the Congo.
And you were saying that there's a lot of Chinese people that live there. So
Yes.
it's one big community.
It's a beautiful place. We live like in America. Latin culture,
Yeah.
Chinese, I don't know, the Japanese.
I see.
It's worldwide.
Yeah, that's amazing.
It's very black, white, European, America. Because the people don't know the word.
Yeah.
You can born over here, grow over here, you think that is the end. That is not the end. God pray big word for us. You born America, you need to go Europe, Africa. You're gonna see, oh, that is. I born in the Congo, in a village. I grown up, I go university, I go everywhere. I didn't think about America, but God has a plan for me, for me to work. It's a secret, it's a mystery of God.
Do you think that America is a special place?
It's not special.
Not special?
No. It's not special. It's a blessed land because if they don't choose the people, it can't be like now they say it's a race, but if we see America, when I learn a little kid, America is a blessed place.
Right.
They cheat us, they say America is so beautiful. You welcome the people. You feed the people.
Right.
When I was in high school, we was getting the food from America.
So when you were growing up, you thought America is the best place. It has
Yeah, they
everything, all the
cheat
food,
us.
yeah.
They say that America, they feed the people. They are so lovely. Oh, what do you need? Well, they cheat us. And when I started traveling, when I was in my country, I work a lot. I go everywhere, diplomat. I travel. I come America.
Oh, you're a diplomat, wow.
Yes, but the people mostly they don't think. America is a blessed place. They don't want to hear somebody struggle. Myself, I have a big testimony. Sometimes I struggle in the house. I call down there. I'm struggling. And they give me help.
Like America's not perfect, but there is some support.
It's not perfect. Well, like in Africa, you see America is very important. It's God the land.
I see.
Because they don't like to hear somebody struggle for food, medicine. My country, we have a lot of problem. Look, something. Because I live over here, I study. I finish all university.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I speak French.
Wow.
Oui,
I
oui.
speak Lingala. I come over here, I struggle.
Yeah,
I can't get a job, but I have a lot of knowledge. I have a lot of experience. On my school and education, I am a psychologist. My knowledge, my field is to conduct, to build the company. And I teach in university. I got my master over there in psychology. The same time, I work on a big company like a Edison as a manager. And I got a good opportunity as a diplomat in my country.
Yeah.
Travel for the organization, big organization, go back to my country.
Congo.
Come over here. Yes, I go Europe, Vienna. I was representing my country.
Wow.
But when I come over here, It wasn't so difficult. No English, nothing. Nobody look at you. Nobody pay attention on your school. It can be I don't speak English, but I speak French. I have a knowledge. I can help the government too.
Yeah.
But nobody pay attention.
At
you
first,
you
no one
feel
pays
like
attention. You feel like you're here, you have so much knowledge, but
yes,
no one
but
sees.
nobody see it. Nobody like it to be curious. You learn English, but if you was born in Europe, you learn French. You know, that's God that create us.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean if you live on Europe, you come over here, you feel like you little somebody.
So it
no.
took some time for you to...
Yeah, so that's why when I come over here, I struggle, but I just pray God, and I have my job ready for my country. I'm a diplomat, but what she has?
Yeah.
That I think this America, this country need to do something like that. They need to make the research because they have a lot of people come over here. They have a good background,
Yeah.
but they don't want to know. They don't want to learn what he. Oh, he doesn't speak English, but he can do something.
Learn from other people. Like you have a lot to say. Me as an American, I'm born and raised here. We can learn from you.
Yes.
And I think the younger generation needs to do what we're doing right now, like talking to you, have a good conversation. I'm learning.
And
Open
because
mind.
if you go close to somebody, you're gonna know what it's not the language. We learn on your environment.
All right, we're back in the hotel room after a long evening of filming. We just
So hungry.
So hungry. It's about 9:30 p.m. and we're about to eat dinner. We just bought these
Vietnamese food. Nice
right?
pork
That's
chop.
pork chop.
Pork, rice. Jeremy says it's a crab cake. It looks like
Crab
a egg omelet
Yeah,
thing.
that's what it said on the
Not
menu.
really a crab cake, but it looks good. Some fish sauce on the side. I'm excited. Super hungry.
That's right. And I got something similar. You can ignore that. This is what I ordered. Looks like it's pork chop, sausage, egg, and rice. I haven't eaten rice in like 3 months, so I could use some carbs. All right, we'll let you know how it tastes. Stay tuned. Next video coming tomorrow. All right, huge success.
Peace.
Peace.
Haircut.
Haircut. Yep.